Well, hello people of YouTube and internet, I'm TGP, back in the reaction process of something new, basically continuing your rush of reactions. God damn it, it's so hard to say. I guess I think as new game rush, when I will just play new games which I downloaded to myself. And again, it's so much better than new reaction rush, because again in new game rush there's like only 4 words, personnel 4 words, and it's much easier that way. Mostly again, easier to say than reaction rush. On this note, yeah, because I hit my max capacity on my watch later playlist, I need to free some space, so I'm finally starting to react to people who I want to react, but still freaking procrastinate a lot. So basically, we'll be reacting to Arts Peer Entertainment TOON Sandwich. I want to react to them since I started reacting to how it ended, and it was the moment when I started collecting materials from the channel. And bloody hell, since that day I was procrastinating reaction to this channel for a while. No specific reason, just I don't know, I couldn't find the perfect time to start reacting to this one. Once again, I usually always think what to react to and what I should react to. But again, reacting to the content will cut it slightly. Well, how much slightly? But there's like some old videos with some TV shows they used to have. Well, not TV shows, they're some shorts which I'm not sure, which again will be blind reaction. With TOON Sandwich now the series, and plus also the series of the cartoon videos, how they call this. Media or something, I don't know, something they call this series where a massive crossover ever. So yeah, decided to watch the TOON Sandwich because again it's like one of those things I do reaction to. The recaps, the parodies and all that stuff. So basically another movie parodies. I think it already will be the first one I'm watching right now. How should I edit Cass and your trailer source count. Lots of these guys. I don't know, maybe they do more because again it's like only one of those people I know. So I know them. That's why I kind of watching them, because again it's people I know. It was again my reactions always made from people I slightly know. And some people who've been in other videos of people I watched and they kinda give me a recommendation to watch them. So yeah, what can I say? Not much actually. So we will go to Jurassic World trailer spoof. Or they call them trailer spoofs. Well, doesn't matter, basically the same thing. Okay, Jurassic World. Movie I watched. Movie I don't remember. Oh wait, I think it could be a new Jurassic World, like Jurassic World 2. Oh wait, or maybe it's like Jurassic Park and then World, because I remember in the second one they go into... in the second one they go into island to return to them. Okay, to be fair, the second one I remember way worse than I remember the first one. The first one I can remember some like most famous scenes. Plus to refill my memory of the the first one, there's LEGO games, and again LEGO games do give some nice ability to recap it. So yeah, not much concept for this Jurassic World. So they were first movie spoof for Jurassic World. Have no idea why. Although again, mostly I think it's just random picking. Like I guess my reaction was also random picking. With no me having no genuine idea what to do specific. But with this stuff you just need to make a first move who does not care what will be the first one, which will be the last one. So, well, not much can say, we're pressing a play button right bloody now. What was I did read it. Well, art style changed a lot. Well, dancers gonna look like super realistic. But I can pick it up. I didn't remember. I have small brain. Actually, they say raptors used to have a big brains. I have no idea how they make this assumption. But again, it's wrong raptors. They're smaller. Okay, using simpler backgrounds. I don't maybe using it right now. Okay, kinda simpler backgrounds. The characters not simpler. Again, they need to get some cash and I'll learn the same spell one time. That plus with time you learn. Again, I upgraded my animation way much than last time I did first animation.
She's a little shy, so give her a hand when she comes out.
Why are you doing this to me? Wow, you will be freaking hungry from there. Okay, you're big. I think you can survive without food for a while. Maybe it's safe for vehicle. Or maybe like a train. On the high. So the dance will never be able to get here. With the dance actor is different. Or they're probably the same.
At the risk of sounding commonsensical, probably not a good idea.
Play in for scientist, so what you can tell. I do you a trainer. Which again, some form of science. Maybe.
On what? Whether she climbed out this wall or that one.
We working on this one. Wow, surprised you didn't scratch your leg.
What is that?
Her tracking implant, she clawed it out.
How would it know to do that?
It was
She
itching.
remembered where they put it in, right under the tracking implant tattoo. She's a
She can
highly
read?
intelligent animal. She
can do
will
Rubik
feel
cubes.
anything that
Or she
moves.
can do move.
And what could be more
Wait,
intelligent
no,
than
you
that?
distracted me.
Feeling
Obviously,
things
she's
move?
smart
I
now.
think we should put her in charge of the hunt for the escaped dinosaur.
She is the escaped dinosaur.
I know.
Well, we
she's
should hire her.
qualified. She's killing for sport.
So,
Just
with
to
me.
think what she's doing for money.
Can you save this animal?
We don't need money.
Practical animatronic. 10-to-1 odds it gets replaced by CGI before the film's released.
What? Okay, I have no idea what the production movie about this one. Вот I never bloody think in movies that they use CGI and what they use animatronics. I literally never bloody think about this one. Not because I'm not the type of guy who think about effect. Although I noticed some difference in animation, but again, I mostly don't know all the tricks of animation.
Ah, dang. I knew
And I also notice this stuff.
You guys mind?
Is it possible? Okay, in real life it's not possible because it's the smallest scale. I know that's pretty enough dinosaurs who are like horses, probably.
Hey, why are you stopping? We're not there yet. Yeah!
Lots of sites. Oh, it's site, it's subscribe. And then other movies they will do. The other sandwiches, is their first sandwich this one? Because you can notice how art style change a lot. See this guy, they become more realistic to the movie. Here I would say they're still pretty cartoony. But again, it's like bloody every YouTuber I've seen. Like the first videos is always bloody different. But except it's like when official like a web series, which again, the web series they already kinda fully designed how the characters will look and kinda have the idea what it will be. Well, yeah, it's web series all this. Well, except Meteorana. Meteorana they changed slightly, so I guess Meteorana was the exception on this one. But did they really changed? Well, they changed some details, kind of proportional different, and again lighting is different. That's what I think about Meteorana. Again, I'm also already adapted to this art style. Then plus again, I always can tell. Plus again, I think it's like the first animation. Okay, I would say the first animation that they did, probably not. To be fair, okay, the creators of the series I know very little about, because again, it's like I thought I had once that usually when I do reaction, I know very little about people. Almost because again, when I check those people's social media, I like do it not so perfectly, so there's sometimes like a knowledge gap. So most of I learn by people by seeing them interact with each other. Here I don't see them interacting with each other because mostly I don't think they stream, I don't think they play games, I don't think they do streams. Or maybe they do streams. Again, I need to check. Okay, I only like check the videos. Which again, YouTube now do separately. Now YouTube put your videos and your streams separately, which again I think because I know previously they used to put the video in the same way of video, so you can go into videos and you have the normal videos which you upload and the streams. Well, now you will not have the stream. You can only watch streams by the stream button. Again, I not sure how I feel about this one. Because again, I would like to see my streams on my timeline of video. But because again, like kind of my streams will be appeared in timeline because I do have the timeline and I put streams into this timeline playlist, so they kind of still there. They there, so you can watch them on my timeline. But again, if you like want to go into my videos and like check my full history, you will miss all my streams. Well, unless you will not be able to tell which duration of time the stream was appearing. Although I think with my streams you will never be able to tell which duration this video appeared, because again, I make videos in advance. So my streams is always like now. My now when the stream was made. But some videos could be made in like way past. So kind of already different thinking materials. So kinda my streams are ahead of my thoughts. I don't think I'm not talking about my videos in the future perspective. No, I'm totally talking about my videos in the future perspective. I literally have lots of moments when I talk about my videos, which again yet not uploaded. Because again, it's a thinking thought. It's a thinking process. I have some unique thinking process in these games. Like for example, I had recently an amazing thinking process about me playing Battle of Vesna. But again, a video will get uploaded in the future. And I would say like pretty much decent future. Well, there's like one video of Grid Defense and yeah, but no, even Among Us, no, there's like, no, it is in distant future. So what the hell am I even talking about this video? But for Jurassic Park, well yeah, it's basically the parts I remember. So it's not like movie cap, it's actually movie trailers. So actually these guys are more close to weird trailers, because they take a trailer and change them to comedy. But again, weird trailer like edit the video and like have a limit. So with those guys, the voice in it, the animation and the limit is way smaller, and they can change this fully. But again, for now the first animation is much more noobia. But again, they are evolving, and nicely I would say. Because again, it's like hard to make cartoons, especially when you need cash, you need time, you need work. Yeah, harsh. But again, I like the way they evolve. It's nice to see people evolve. But for that stuff, Jurassic Park... Actually, yeah, it's trailer, so basically there was not much of the plot point, they were just what they showed trailers. Although amazingly, trailers is like enough for you to bloody realize what the movie will be about. Actually, kinda not think I say, I rarely react to trailers. Well, no, not really. I react to trailers to games, because again, those trailers are interesting and they are animated. But I like really react to trailers about movies. I think the only trailers to movie I reacted, it was Lady of Heaven. And plus because someone recommended me to this one. And again, I'm telling you, if you like recommend me some stuff, if I don't find this reaction weird, I will react to it. Like, give me such a nice opportunity to freaking watch the video being reacted. Okay, maybe at some future I will change it, but for now you have freedom of making me react to anything. Again, the limits of gameplay footage, it will depend what type of gameplay footage. Maybe some gameplay footage I will watch. Depends if I find it interesting or worth reacting. Like simple gameplay footage will add the spots and that just a full game, maybe not. Or maybe in Combat Protocol. We'll see. Again, I'll kind of think about some people I want to react to, and maybe that would be a nice example of which videos I will react finally and which video I will find weirdish. But for that stuff, yeah, not much can say about TOON sandwich. I mean, mostly I said everything I want to say. And for Jurassic Park, I said everything I want to say before. Like, I mean, I found this movie fine-ish. But again, right now, I was watching this movie when I was not in my reaction state. And I would say my reaction state changed a lot. Like, I would say I started watching stuff way different than I did before. Well, with some series actually giving me emotion, with other series actually having some thinking process and making up some theories. And kind of realizing what I like and what I don't like. And kind of realizing that I basically am such a big consumer. I basically like everything. Well, not this state. I don't think I hate stuff. I was just okay with it or in love with it. But also would say, yeah, not much can say. So the next movie will be, let me check it, although it's like in chronological order, although maybe some video, I don't know, I think the video will not get deleted. They're not both as cars. Like they, I would say pretty much grounded nicely. Actually, when should I stop? Okay, let me see how long the video, although they're not very long. But also, I kind of want to gameplay right now, and I want to play Bridge Construction Weekend, which will be a very, very long gameplay footage. Not very. Okay, and plus again I have this video battle vessel which I need to montage. Plus this one. Battle vessel was like a good hour with some small minutes. And not like it's a full hour, like there's no cutting. Well, there is cutting, but again not cutting in speed montage process. So this video, well, the video here are pretty short, so again if I don't talk much, you can do it. And plus again, you know, I learned one interesting thing about my recording. If when I run to space my phone, it can get to some secret. Okay. I think I can record on my memory of the phone and memory of some card, which I still not sure what it's called, but it's something like a card. Which again, allow me to record more, and plus it have way more space. But again, it's called have a minus. The minus will be that it can't record longer than 40 minutes. So when it's 40 minutes, it gets corrupted. Again, I can play for, say, okay, when I have lots of videos, it's hard to test. And plus, you know, this thinking process will break my brain. And I will just care about when I actually have to deal with this one. Plus again, me talking about this one will make this longer. And man, there's lots of videos. So I guess I will wait and watch until I get tired. Somewhat tired. Until the time come up. So the next video will be Terminator Genisys trailer. Terminator series is a series I know, don't exactly did watch it. Well, some movies I watched. No, the first movie I never watched. The second movie, partly. The third movie also never watched. And then it comes to next movies, I bloody never watched them. But I know some plots. Okay, I don't know like the plots fully. I just know some robots and who he was dealing with. So for that stuff, I have no bloody idea what they are. Genisys, I'm not sure. Is it like the Connor become a robot and he like a blue guy? Honestly, I have no idea. To be fair, man, I'm not like... Okay, I would say... Actually, yeah, I'm not like a movie fan at all. But to be fair, I like more cartoony stuff and that stuff. And I watch them way more. Because again, live action for some reason not my favorite genre. Well, because I think it's kinda limited. And cartoons allow more freedom of creation. This like need to be CGI or need to be animatronic. Okay, I think nowadays we just use CGI, so I don't remember moments when we bloody use animatronics. But because when designing a full-time robot is like bloody complicated for us. Because in fact we can design a robot who is not for movies. And I think maybe we'll hit this future when we can have this amazing robot guy. Although also I was saying in movies I never bloody think about special effects or how the creation of this guy was happening. Honestly, in movies, but no, in cartoons, I don't know, with games and cartoons, I kind of say, oh my god, they did such a magic thing. But I don't like go deep into this one, how they made it, or how it can be possibly made. That's because maybe half time it's obviously, or maybe because I have no idea how the hell this thing works, so me think about this one will not bloody be working. Although maybe if I understand lots of this and this stuff, I could probably maybe appreciate it more, or maybe even explain how it works. Although some things I heard how it works, like how Among Us maps works, and how it just splice together and again just put on different layers and that stuff. But mostly everything on Among Us is like, if you spin it some other direction, you can see the layers. The kind of this thing on Among Us, I know. But again, it's like not that interesting thought for me to have. And plus again, there was never enough desire for me to think about this one. Although, man, I could think about this one. There was a moment in my mangas where my character glitched and I could see his legs and pads at the same time. So probably I could talk about layers in that way, like their clothes and different layers of character that stuff. But again, what the hell I'm talking about games? Movies. Again, I have no idea what else to say. I mean, I think I talked about Terminator before. Movie, man, interesting idea, time travel. Okay, time travel is interesting, but again, I was never super fan of the series. Although, I like when characters get younger or older to see a deeper variant of the characters. But again, well, Robot's interesting idea, but again, in these movies, or in the universe of, man, it's kinda, I think they can learn, but again, I don't see this learning further. Like, I'm not a guy who bloody learn, who you cannot beat because they learn on such fast pacing. I think Terminator can also learn, but again, I think I saw, man, actually, and I only saw the scene where he was not to smile. But okay, I need to watch this movie. I plus I have a reaction channel. If my reaction channel ever evolved to react to cartoons, I also need to bloody start reacting to movies. Yeah, Terminator should be one of those movies I bloody react to. It will be bloody awesome. I like barely don't even know this series. It will be bloody such a surprise for me. And plus again, there's Terminator games. And I need to buy them. I should not go wild with Terminators. I also should think about some other books which I can also react to. Although again, with the series, you kinda bloody have to watch the whole series if you're gonna start reacting to this one. People will want more. Although people will want more. I mean, I right now do reaction and there's like not every people who tell me watch more of that stuff. So much again, it's just me having desire to react to it. So for now I'm kinda free. Like there's no people who force me to do stuff way more. And plus again, I don't need people, I just force myself to do some stuff sometimes. Well, how much force? Sometimes I have no desire to play it, and sometimes I just want to... Okay, for now it's a games. I have a game circle, and the bottom of the circle games which I have like small desire to play. Again, sometimes I play them, but my desire come back, and I kinda start enjoying them slightly more. But again, mostly, I would totally right now gladly like just return to my GTA or that stuff. But I don't want to left out some games. I want to play all the games I have to give them enough time. And give them time to shine, because there were times some games shine in my eyes. Like Paratopia shined in my eyes after I played it for the third time. Also, okay, I kind of think about to play Paratopia, but I can also stream it. Because again, in this game, it's mostly repeats and that stuff, so it would be fine to not repeat for that stuff. Okay, but I can't not talking right now. I have such massive desire to talk for different feeling. Which again I like, but again, it's not about the video, just about my personal life and my some thinking projects which I can sometimes have. So let's press the play button right now and see what will be inside of this trailer. Because I don't even remember the trailer. Almost just what they were showing. Ah, it's new technology. No, it's a future, it's old technology. Or maybe it could be new technology. Why the hell robots have such advanced technology while we have such primitive technology? Well, because we're fighting. Robots will not give us some freedom of technology, so we're using kind of old stuff. Because we'd like to see robots evolving like they change it quite. You know, there's like new manga, versus, by one. I like those robots who learn how to do magic. Or maybe they learn to fight magic. Look, hold it up. You're at a war. Why you have a naked picture of my mom? Also, he gave it to you. Why you have this picture? But why are you holding him? Yeah, no, I'm having fun. Because I was not grabbing you. Are you having fun with this one? You can fight them. And you can fight lions. Of course you can fight lions. You die, it's your fault. You could fight them back. Lions are much weaker than robots.
Come with me if you want to live.
Okay. Okay. I know that this guy is strong.
You didn't have to shoot my legs.
The time John sent you to no longer exists.
Why you adapt? I know, man, in this movie didn't have any help. Oh my, movie did.
I'm no longer attracted to men.
Oh, that's a problem. Well, I mean, okay, it's come up wrong. You have a son.
I've been waiting for you.
It's kinda thought which I think I now will regret.
Years younger. Get ready to feel the
How the hell
fire
you banned? You have metal skeleton. No, not metal, but titanium. What the hell is skeleton made of? Try aiming lower.
If you wish to beg for my mercy.
I have no idea what this word means.
John,
Hi, Mom.
how can you be here?
Well,
have no
the thing
idea.
is, I'm actually a Terminator.
Oh, you come up. You brave boy.
Don't be
Well,
embarrassed,
else come
John.
up.
I'm a Terminator too.
I hope you will accept me as well.
Well, this is kind of awkward because
Well, you're not Terminator.
I am alive.
Yeah, thank you for saying this
Isn't
one.
anyone here a real person? What the hell was the point of all this?
I have no idea. Chubby, what the hell?
I'll be back.
What? Yeah, it's my... I must say it in every movie. I'll be fine.
Anyone tell me there was another chopper down there?
Well, because you need to look. And the world we can put you back
I
together.
know why they call it
But
choppers.
Bennis for being a robot. You no one care about your body parts. We can bloody fix you anytime you bloody want.
Jokes. What do you call a Terminator who lives under the sea?
I don't know.
A mermanator.
It doesn't make sense.
Merman.
I get
I
it.
used up all my reserve power coming up with that joke. It wasn't even funny.
Okay, so she can... Wait a minute. Did she really have son of hers? Well, she can come up as lesbian. Again, in this one, she could have a son with a man she didn't like. But again, although I think they have some... though she was an asylum, so the son was given to these people who were taking care of him. Who those people? Are they like just taking him in because he is an orphan now, or are they like a relative? Now she can come up as lesbian again. And I think it will not change time much. I mean, sure, it was lesbian. But for her, finding herself out is pretty nice. Yeah, plus again, if the sun again exists, no problem. Although again, they can't screw up times a lot. Just like robots are such morons. They send robots to bloody kill someone who is the stronger fighter there. But again, like messing the time like super best. It's like, they should be much smarter. And more literal. Again, maybe because they're so literal, just thinking, we cannot technology to travel in time, so we just kill him. But without ability to think in the future. Although I think robots are supposed to be good at thinking in the future. Although it depends on some models. It's actually very interesting thing to think about it. Also, by the comments about it will be a problem, I want to apologize for this one. Again, I'm not sure, I kind of feel it. Well, man, it's not a comment I'm proud of. Yeah, I can take like some apology to videos. I said it because we need a future. That's also come up very wrong. We... You know, I will just shout because I cannot feel like threatened of being canned. Actually, you know, bloody hell, I think I was being super PC guy. Well, trying to be ironic a PC guy. I have a second channel called PC. As computer. Portable computer. I think there were some moments I said some comments which I was regretting, but again keep them. And there were some comments I was regretting and remove them. I think it can be the same thing which happened with Lifeless Plant. I think I would make a comment about how there's a lot of LGBT characters in media, and how the big chance they will survive, and how the script is flippy. And mostly again, and also it can be like double standards with some characters of the race. Like for example, would punch a white woman instead of black guys, it can be double standard there. So kinda I'm very awkward to not be cancelled. Again, I'm not sure, is it like affecting me or I don't know, I kinda think like it's make me look a bit and maybe hyper nervous. But also there's some people who, okay, Ben is gaming, like he doesn't care about this stuff. He make joke about this stuff constantly, and he's bloody funny as hell. Maybe I should stop caring about this stuff. Okay, like not bloody in a way where I'll... Well man, actually... I think I'll stop caring, there will be no awkward moments like this one, but again there will also be maybe people who will be angry at what I say. I don't know, people will always be angry at what I say sometimes. Again, this is like different people, different triggers and different desire what they want to hear from me. Again, I would say maybe this stuff is also... It's a really big thing. And plus again, I will be finally free from talk whatever I want, because again I will start to avoid these topics. But to be fair, I don't often have desire to talk about these topics. Like I usually don't want to talk about gender or that stuff. Although I can make assumptions, like although I think I nobody talk about my assumptions. Again, now you know my gender, orientation, and race is not a thing I bloody talk about, and not a thing I want to think about. Like, not in a way where I like try to avoid those thoughts. I actually genuinely don't think about this stuff. I think the only time I think about this stuff, I want to make a joke. And the joke can be hitting person of race, gender, and orientation. So kinda this thing. And again, I kinda double standards over there. In a way which I will prioritize the minority over what the opposite of minority. Which again, interesting thought about me. But again, I'm not sure. I kind of maybe in this PC, like in South Park, you know, South Park PC principle. I see it as something positive, but again, not in big quality. And I think I may be going slightly in big quality, where my comedy, although is it comedy? I think I don't think it's much of the comedy. I think it's more of the comment. But again, we have a future in which the character exists. But again, although maybe should adopt it. I think it's like biological son. Although he's still there. I think he died in this movie. Didn't he? I mean, he's not a Terminator. He became a Terminator. Or maybe it's like a separate Terminator who look like him. God bloody hell, I need to watch these movies. That's what I again think about this one. Oh man, I see Sarah Connor maybe could be bi. With John Connor totally maybe just heterosexual. With other characters, I have no idea who else is there. But Terminator totally sexual other ace. Because again, he not care about this stuff. I have no idea what other characters are there. Or maybe this guy who back in the future. No, also probably heterosexual. If I were a movie producer, I would totally make him a heterosexual. So kinda I'm not making lots of big characters in the cartoons. No movies. Nah, in movies Okay. Okay, let's talk about who characters I will make LGBT if I want to them. Shadow Bennett, totally make him asexual. Miss Undertaker, bisexual. Doc Carver made the gay. And again, man, it's not like really I want to make him gay, but again, I think there's some gay characters in the cartoon. So, Doc Carver. Well, again, it's like not my headcanon, but again, I probably would. Just for fun of it. Well, Bankrupt just being heterosexual, because again, must be some heterosexual. Again, going to wild with LGBT, what's gonna be good for the story, because again, there are also some heterosexual people, they still exist. It's not like freaking disappear. But I think it's like a dangerous topic to talk about. Although again, here, minority, man, my double standards in it. So again, I think it's like a bad thing to have. But again, I prioritize LGBT more than just heterosexual or straight ally, how people call them. Actually, nice thing there's such thing as straight ally. So again, not looking down on people just because of what they are. Even if it's like basic. It isn't really like bisexual in GTA, I think it's a canon fact actually. Like it's headcanon. I think it's canon just. I think Trevor from GTA is bisexual, isn't he? I think I heard about this one. Or maybe it was in other games, maybe it was from Mass Effect. But there's no Trevor in Mass Effect. Is there? Then I just confuse my characters. Don't think about it. Okay, is there any characters I want to make something? Or make a feel about what they could be? Not really. I mean, to be fair, I think the only moments I was thinking about someone orientation it was Shadow Bandit. Actually, it was like the first moment I think about character's orientation, what it could possibly be. But the other stuff. I think there were some cartoons I was thinking about this one, but I don't remember what cartoon it was. Maybe that's most I can't create characters of mine or see someone with different orientation. Like with my drawings, I usually try to give characters different orientation. Plus, I think in my Phantom Civilian or my Medieval, I constantly think about what orientation characters should be and should like versatilize it. You know, like make characters of the same orientation all the time. Trying to make it somewhat interesting. Also, man, I've been talking a lot. This episode is full of talk, and plus the video is super short, and I'm just talking. Okay, so the next movie is Ant-Man. I watch it. I remember it slightly. Okay, with lots of movies, I just watched them one time, and my memory is not super good to remember it fully. I just remember like the most important scenes at all. Again, it's like, you know how cats recap these movies. That's how I remember it. The cast is nice, for example, to show what I remember about this movie and what I don't. So basically, go watch cast and you can tell by how he recapped what exactly moments I remember. Because he was correct in the moments I remember perfectly. Although, I mean, saying I remember moments is like basically useless here because it's trailer. It's moments from the trailer. There's a trailer, you watch it, and those moments in the trailers reanimate to do funish. So that's what this is supposed to be. It's kind of not uploading anymore right now. Because what movies are there? Actually, there's lots of movies. I just I don't know, I think I also kind of stopped watching trailers. But nah, I can watch the Elementals and find across the YouTube multiverse. Okay, so Ant-Man. I know him. Nice costume. I can not much can say about this movie. It's an interesting movie. It's Marvel movies. It was when Marvel's kind of move away from seriousness to more comedy. Actually, I think with time they become more comedic and more comedic. Almost because I don't know, there's some swear, so it's all audience. Then plus, how can I describe Marvel right now? Well, they are more comedic. Although some serious theme as well existing, like Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy was serious, interesting, and that stuff. But the Thor up and fundamentally was way too comedic. So yeah, in some places work, in some places does not. So we press the play button right bloody now.
Scott, I've been watching you for a while now.
Weirdo.
Or should I call you Mr. I don't wash my hands after masturbating?
Really, dude?
Oh my god.
Are you like super good at aiming?
I need you.
Or have the cleanest dick ever?
Man.
They have to wear the pink one.
One question. Is it too late to change the name?
What do you
No,
don't
it's
like
not
Ant-Man?
too late. I have a whole list of alternatives.
I have ideas.
Small man? No. Micro man?
Well, that's work.
Teeny weeny man?
Well, that does not
The
work.
shrinker? No.
That's work.
Captain compensating? What? No. Emasculating?
Well, I mean, it's kind of more for you, because you created this costume first, and you come up with the name. So kind of this name for you. And plus again, okay, how can you call yourself when you are a shrinker? Shrinker sounds nice, I would go with shrinker. Your suit, your design,
And these are your
the packet was there, it's probably, I don't know, maybe let's slide for me. Yes, I remember you have like a black helmet, so totally was some upgrades.
When you're small, you have
Oh, thanks, mate.
strength. You're like a
Should probably aim for the eye. Why you trying?
You need to know how to punch.
I thought it was a bomb.
That's how you punch.
Can you do much better?
Show me how to rupture a kidney.
You're a slow learner.
You won your ruptured kidney.
Well, it's right here. Whoops, Stop it. Gone. Where did it go? Stop it. There it's gone. Stop it. Stop hiding it, Scott. I want to see it.
They change background. I think now they use
Now, it's gonna blow up in
blurry background, which again help. Well, now back can become more details.
The only person I care
There
about.
were more colors last time and shapes. Well, now they actually okay. The blue effect, which again help and again look like realistic.
Out antisocial man. No. Antidepressant man.
Man, I care about man. Team, are you okay?
No.
You need some help?
Anti-Semitic man.
Oh no, they have Quantum Million, so no, it's like a new trailer. I thought they start doing less trailers. Or maybe that's my imagination.
Desperate man. Stop talking.
Yeah, you need to go to psychologist. If you want to call yourself this way, it's kinda saddish. Well, yeah, funny. But anyhow, with those trailers I have not much to say, because again, I don't have much deep feelings about those movies. Those movies I only watch once and already barely remember them. But yeah, there's no bad. Again, as I said earlier, I mean, there will be movies which I can say a lot, I will say a lot, but for now, not much I can say. Because again, it's like not moments from the movie. It's moments from the trailer. Again, it's a bad guy, the second dressed, but we don't see the action scene, we don't see the stuff. So mostly, again, it's a trailer where the joke taken seriously, and some moments are reanimated to make them funnier. So kind of this thing. Which again, the way I can describe it. So next movie, yeah, we're moving pretty fast, but of course again, not much can say. Then we have Spectre. I have no idea what the hell this movie is, I never heard about it. I don't look at the thumbnail, we have 007. I think it's James Bond movie. I never bloody watch James Bond movie, ever. I know about them, but I never bloody watched them. Not even clips, not even trailers. The movie right now, I watched the clip. Okay, with Jurassic I watched the movie. Terminator, I watched the clips. I know some movies. I didn't really watch trailers, but I know some stuff. With Batman, watch the movie again. With this one, zero. Absolutely blindest reaction ever. Which again can also be a nice bloody hit, because again, sometimes the jokes are super deep. Are not making sense. And right now I have no idea what the joke will be about. Like I know I'm super blinded. So let's watch that bloody now. Reading. I read it. Well, you took some time for me, thank you.
Album.
Bloody hell, I didn't read it.
Better than their last one.
I thought it said Fortnite. Oh, that was a thing.
Secret. Something
Well, you know it pretty British. Or pretty badly. But surprisingly, I say lots of things I don't want to say. I want to say badly, but I said British. Because again, British movie. They can't put ideas in my brain. Those bastards.
Your name came up.
Master of Disguise.
We were discussing morons. Oh.
Okay.
By the way, I'd like you to be my wife.
Well, that was fast.
I hope you like squids.
Eating or in which way? Якщо animation already changed, blood, I didn't even notice it.
You've been taking acid. Now
How the hell you know?
jellyfish sitting on a cornflake. Right.
You thought it was jellyfish? I would say just some mess.
Welcome, James.
Oh, you've been expecting me? I don't know. I never watched this movie. I have no idea who the hell you are. Are you this master of evil?
Who turned on the light? Oops. Dummkopf. Now
How the hell you brush it? I know you have metal teeth. What the hell you need to... I don't know. Still kinda... Well, you eat, your teeth will get dirty. But again, brush teeth is for bacteria in your teeth. So kinda everything will be fine.
Who puts this bullet hole in my windshield?
Will be some fresh air.
Something happening wrong with the Bluefeld.
My cat! Well, your cat.
What is this? A parking fine?
Okay, I didn't get what this movie was about. I think like Jace Bob coming from retirement. And he kind of very old.
Parking in a handicap spot?
I think supposed to be on old.
With one freaking eye! How is that not handicapped?
It's not working eye. I think you just have a scar.
Scheiße!
Are you German? Wait, is he German? Evil German. Stereotypes. Everywhere. Okay, just... Well, I know this guy, but I think I don't become a person in power. Again, also a movie I never watched. Sorry for not being a movie guy. I'm cartoon guy. Semi-cartoon guy. And games. Well, semi-games. I would say I watch cartoons way more than I play games. Although I play in a good amount of games. Well, now I have a gaming channel, so by gaming, I become more of the gamer. Okay, but this one, well, not much can say. I mean, mostly, honestly, hard to tell. If I have to guess, I would say the movie plot original was James Bond coming from retirement. Because I think his age was acknowledged several times. So I didn't say it was okay with some videos. Actually, I think every video here maybe not so bloody reaction, but again I poorly remember it. Yeah, I watched TOON Sandwich before, but I badly remember it. Honestly, I really can't sum up my memory. Like, I'm not even joking. I should do something with my memory. Okay, so the next movie, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I watched some Star Wars movies. I think I know, but okay, I watched in clips again. I didn't watch fully, I just watched in clips. And I know some plots. Okay, I don't know the ending plots, I don't know the whole movie meaning. What the story of this movie is. And once again, I think I tried to watch Lego games, but I kinda gave up in the middle. The kinda that stuff I know. But for that stuff, bloody hell, but there was some movie I know. Well, man, there were some movies I know. There's Jurassic Park and Ant-Man. Those movies I bloody know. Hey, Terminator, I know the... Terminator, I know Genisys, I think I guessed what this movie was. I just didn't watch it and I have no idea what the hell happened inside this movie. But Spectre was one of those I bloody don't know nothing. But again, for this note, press the play button right bloody now. Well, we're moving pretty fast, which again I like. And again, if I want to still have this gameplay session, I think it would be super nice. Hot as hell. I wish it was more moist planet. I thought she's pretty fun. I think she lived her whole life. And she gonna get abducted. Three scraps! Nice! Okay, you know some wood. Now we can have a fireplace. Otherwise, how we need a fireplace in the desert? That doesn't make sense. Can you like bury me freaking? I know it's a helmet. My skull is a different place.
I have it. Ow! R2.
Not touching. Didn't you clean it?
My second cousin Jefferson Vincenzo Skywalker has it.
And he was have L2.
But so
Are you compensating?
I'm just a protocol droid. You're also my half brother. Don't ask.
How the hell it work? Wait, are you my father? I think it was Luke who talking with the robot arm. You my father, you created me! And what that's supposed to be doing? Give me time. Give me snacks. Give me gravity. Give me something to clean my helmet off. Give me better ship. Give me some swag. Give me a hat. Give me some wind. Give me some hand. Give me some...
I wanted to make a Star Wars film
Whatever he said.
to the look of the original trilogy. Oh, quick zoom! I love quick zoom.
Did you did it?
So in right now. It always makes me feel like I'm watching sports coverage of a golf tournament. And who doesn't want that?
Wait, was he talking so there? Or maybe it's like some interview he was speaking earlier. I don't know. I will survive. I still made this movie, so I'll survive. Yeah, buddy, I need to talk about Asta. I want to talk last time, but I forget about this one. You bastard!
I gotta get out of here.
You set me up!
Destroy the second Death Star.
No, Wedge. You already destroyed the second Death Star. There are
Nah,
no
they built
more
a new
Death
one.
Stars. Now be a good boy and finish your blue custard.
Fire, blue custard. What?
Oh, is that the Battle of Yavin and the Battle of Hoth?
Okay, I need to read some of this code. There are breadcrumbs. Oh, you're doing the same thing as Cass, you hiding breadcrumbs?
Wedge Antilles, that is. And in those days, there weren't no quick
Oh, so it's like...
There weren't
Wait, what?
zooms at all.
So there's supposed to be a reference there. Kind of the same thing that Weird Trailer did. They also did this challenge where you need to find some items in the video. Which again, I didn't exactly watch. Okay, so what can I say? The art style changed. It changed, people look now more realistic. But some people do it like more cartoony, but I think it's like people who are not main characters, they look more cartoony. And some moments... Nothing much can say, again mostly... Because trailers cannot reveal lots of information, it's mostly what's shown in trailers. And again they make jokes of what's shown in trailers, so kinda this thing will be. So the next movie will be... Bloody hell, moves super fast. And nothing can say. It just blind reaction with me commenting on this one, and for now there was not such amazing things to bloody shock me. But the next trailer, and maybe last trailer, I can think maybe it will be the last one. You know, maybe yeah. Yeah, the last one for today will be Batman vs Superman trailer, Spoof. Batman vs Superman, I watch it, I like it, I know, did I actually like it? Oh, no, I was okay with this one. I was okay. Also, again, don't remember partially. Again, remembering the movie does not have to do this one. Trailers, okay, trailers will show some part of the movie, but again, some edited, some changed, some voice different, and also sometimes I do no changes. And also sometimes there are changes. Like in Thor, there was changes with Hammer, how it's breaking. Not spoiler stuff. I do my favorite plot right now. Well, speaking a little quieter, because my mic can actually be very quiet because I'm speaking so quiet. Okay, nothing I can say. Batman will win, Kryptonite, and he like laying on the ground and in pain. Pressing the play button, everybody now! You will be painted. You painted on your slouch, didn't you? Wow! Seriously?
Put some clothes on.
Wait, who's that? You came!
Tell me.
Too late.
You bleed. No,
Sometimes.
I don't. Oh, I broke my leg. That's a lot of blood.
No blood?
Okay.
I'm blocked my leg. Why the hell taking your helmet off?
I am now.
Oh, thank you. I'm handsome, aren't I? I'm that handsome, aren't I?
I think they're really cute.
I really
together,
hate it.
but I
Can you
think
just
that
grab
is
my
gonna
grappling
be
hook
better
and I fly behind you?
Relationship that challenges our own sense of political correctness. I mean,
Oh, my ex.
sure.
Dude! I mean, I said my ex, but I cannot in the way I kill him.
Track record of becoming corrupted. Absolutely.
Why is there kryptonite in your armory?
I want to give my her a gift. A shaving kit.
Stuff. Don't change the subject. Why do you have this? Also,
So you can have a bullet.
secrets. Every time I ask you about your past, all I get is a cryptic response. That's because I'm from Krypton. Look, this is.
But now I know a little bit more of
We
you.
need to spend some time apart.
You should not probably break it.
I may be the man of steel, but you just turned my heart to stone.
Oh, sorry. My roof!
I'll call a builder, shall I, sir?
Thanks. Make sure he don't remember what happened here.
9 months ago. That was the last time. Oh no. Bruce, you have a son.
I'm not buying this.
Oh, Kryptonian men can give birth. I never mentioned that?
I need to scan this to know this.
I named him Bartholomew Clarkson Wayne Kent.
Why?
He has your eyes. Why does it have wings? I'm not a vampire. Yoo-hoo, Superman.
Oh, so you have a
It's
kid.
been 9 months. Why you not return my call?
Wait, you find me?
Okay, so I have a bat fetish.
You
What,
do?
You don't?
I think she has some bad teaming there. Maybe it is his.
Would you get
Or maybe
out of
Chris can
here?
mix
This is my
DNA.
rooftop that I
Although
use for
it's not like a
bluffing.
part of
I don't see
suit
your
of
name
his.
on it. It's Wayne Tower. Oh. Well, in that case, I do see your name on it. In really
Thanks.
large, ostentatious lettering. Yeah, well, when my parents died, they left me $1 billion empire, not a claustrophobic little plastic space egg. Hey, that space egg gets
And it's made from a expensive metal.
So does my lawnmower. Okay, then, it's on. Batmower versus Super Space Egg. Dawn of weird contests, starring every character in the DC universe. Kill me.
Would actually like this. Although I have a Getting Blue Beetle, I think Booster Ball glows something. So we're gonna get in a lot of Marvel, DC characters. So for that stuff, bloody hell again, not much can say. Well, although they didn't show Wonder Woman. In Virtuous there was Wonder Woman and there was Doomsday. Man, they mostly did this joke with them dating. So nothing much can say. Bloody hell, this episode I have not much to say. But because there was nothing much for me to have a deep think and talk about it. Well, no, I have deep think about how people change. Okay, it was not deep, it was like a talk I have before and a talk I did again. Because again, it was like evolution of the channel. From weak animation to strong animation. So, I think I talk about this with lots of YouTubers, with Jaden, with Pi Animation, with lots of YouTubers reacting who started with the first animation and the future animation. I think I have this talk enough. Then we'll talk about the effect, some effect done, some game mechanics and that stuff. Okay, not deep mechanics, but again some game mechanics, because again, I don't want to get deep into that too. And mostly, I think that's all the thoughts I ever had. And once again, the thoughts were just comment on some, no, also my PC talk. And my representation talk. So kinda, I have 3 deep talks, the other talks just being simple talkable. And again, my experience with that stuff. So kinda, that's actually how I separate my content with talking. Like in every video, I always look for those moments. The moments where I have emotions, the moments where I have an interesting conversation, which again, very rare. The moments when I just say something either because I want to say something and I hate silence. Then, what was that? I'm going to forget what I was talking earlier. Oh man, this was one more. What was one more? My life stories. Yes, my life stories. Yeah, I think that's all. Okay, maybe we can find something else, but I think most it's all split to these categories. And me taking that I'm taking a break. But for that stuff, animation improved. Although I think kind of feel like it was slightly different there. I actually kind of feel like I'm more different there. Like maybe this animation was before the Star Wars, because again he kind of looked like an old animation, like with Ant-Man. Yeah, I mean it's kind of look like Ant-Man because I think in the Spectre and the Star Wars it look more what it look like now. Not some different in the way they stuff and backgrounds. Kinda maybe I get the wrong video in wrong order. Or maybe they make this video in not chronological order, like they first make the Batman one, but then make a Star Wars and upload it, although it's hard to tell. Maybe again I actually did correct it badly. But on this note, TOON sandwich is interesting content, although for now there was not a single joke which makes me blow up in laughter, although again does not happen often, so no shit talk to those people. They did a nice job. And once again, yeah, nothing much can say, so on this note, I think I'll just be going and okay. Go to, let me watch, Arts, Peer Entertainment, like, share, subscribe to the stuff, watch the video I watched, like them, and go to watch other videos because they have enough of videos of Spoof, of some series, and also they have something like live action stuff. But on this note, nothing much can say, so just you can do the same thing to me, go to my social media, go to my other channels, and go to my Patreon, because of my possible hiatus, there will be no all access for now, so you can just go there to support me with the coin, or maybe just, I don't know, just to see if I'm still uploading something. And again, I can still upload the Patreon version for the stuff, because again I still make Patreon version for my reaction, because in case I need it, in case I need some silence, in case I need my voice, and in case I need the timer. And so, yeah, we'll still make those and still allow you to have access to those for $1. Again, pretty greedy, but again, sorry. I can go lower. Okay, I can probably like go lower. can totally go lower. But on this note, bloody hell, I have not much to say, so just have a nice day, or all dancing. Bye bye.